continue to follow breaking news tonight. The Wild Horse Fire burning south of Colorado Springs continues to grow at this hour. News 5 Spencer Humphrey joins us live from the scene with the latest. Spencer?
Yeah, well, Andy, we're here back out at Highway 115 in Rock Creek Canyon Road, which is where authorities have Highway 115 closed off. We've actually seen CDOT putting up some barricades now to keep cars from coming through here. Now, earlier we were staged a few miles more to the south over at Highway 115 in Little Turkey Creek Road, and that was pretty much ground zero for this firefight. We were told that firefighters have been lighting some controlled burns to try to get the upper hand on the fire and take control of it before the fire can take control, and so that's part of the reason why we had to move back up here. And at last check, the fire was anywhere between about 150 and 200 acres in size, but that was as of 5:30. That's the latest information we have, and it's really been spreading pretty quickly, a lot in part thanks to today's winds. Today was another red flag day with weather conditions ripe for a fire like this. At this hour, we also know an estimated 35 nearby homes have been evacuated, with more under a pre-evacuation notice. The fire started around 2 this afternoon west of Highway 115 and quickly jumped the highway and onto Fort Carson property. Now, as it stands right now, the fire is still 0% contained. Meanwhile, residents in that evacuation zone just have to stand by and hope for the best. It's a bit too close for comfort.
It is, but you know, what can you do?
But one thing the Wild Horse Fire is not is surprising. They were in extreme fire conditions down here with our red flag warning that we have for the winds. For nearby residents,
I mean, obviously very stressed.
this was not the way they wanted their Sunday to go.
The police knocked on our door and said it was mandatory evacuation.
For Amanda Dobbins,
I was out in the mountains without service.
you might say she had a premonition.
Wondering, because it was so windy, I'm thinking, God, what if there was a fire? And then I got into town, and sure enough, there was a fire.
In light of everything, the community still shows through.
Well, I have good neighbors. They've got my dog and my cat and my valuables out of there.
I have a lot of confidence in the firefighters and the policemen who are doing a great job. So hopes are still high, definitely nervous though.
Now, we're told over 100 firefighters from numerous different agencies have all been taking part in fighting this fire. They say they plan to stay out here all night to continue to try to get the fire down, and we will be sure to let you know the latest as we learn more on air and online at KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Spencer Humphrey, News 5.